Hey guys, Tim, Juice Athlete Compound here, coming to you from my buddy's room. Had to find a cool place to talk today. If you've been hearing what we've been saying over the last little bit, we're doing a lot of info, helping people get ready for your big competition this summer. Whether you're recreational and having fun, up to people that are trying to use this as a catalyst for 2016 in Rio or upcoming CrossFit Games, whatever that is. This stuff generally kind of applies to, right? Obviously, we're talking to a lot of people, so it's general, but our approach with every person's specific and specific. So what I want to talk about this week is not kind of the layering of the work over time, how to kind of balance energy system layering work with different stuff in your training. We've gone through that. Right now is talking about the last 1%. And that means we've done 99% of the work. So that means all the reps, all the stuff we've done, the time, most of that is done. So there's maybe only 1%. If you added up the reps you're going to do, the time and training you're going to do, hopefully, right, again, as intensity increases, volume decreases greatly. We've established that. This part's mental. Okay, so as intensity increases, mental intensity and intent and focus increases even more. Okay, so when I say the last 1% is equivalent to the last 99% that you've done, that's with intent, that's with purpose. Okay, so you've done everything. The worst thing that could happen now for you is if you've been following your plan, and hopefully you have. If you haven't been, hopefully you're ready to give us a call after your event. If you call us right before, we're going to say, hey, I'm not going to change anything for you right now because it's just going to be detrimental. But you're ready for your event, and you kind of have all these excess nerves, whether it's from getting ready to compete, getting ready to actually go out there and show what you've done and put your training to the test. And we start to freak out. We start to go, I want to do this. I want to go train extra. I don't think I'm quite ready. I should do more. More at this point is not going to help you, right? So the actual last 1%, that's a lot, is being able to sit with what you've done and not freak out, and to listen to your coach and not second guess them, and to say, we've gone this far. We have a relationship established. This is with your primary sport coach if you're in a primary sport and where you're doing your strength and conditioning. If you're in the sport of fitness, that we have our approach for your summer competitions and we know what we're going to, right? We've already done all the grind work earlier, right? So now it's time to sharpen, and that sharpening can be uncomfortable. It's just as hard as every hour you were in the gym. It's just as hard as drills you didn't think you could do or things you had to change in your training. It's equivalent. So don't think tapering is easier. Tapering and peaking may be less physical, but you've got to do it just right. Okay, so don't ruin it at the end. You've done all this work. Don't veer off track. Don't think you're going to be up at night with anxiety. Oh, maybe I'll go run a few miles. That can be a thought you have. It's just a pop-up ad, like on the computer. You got to click it away. It's a thought you might have, but we have to know, I'm going to trust in my training. I'm going to trust in the approach. I'm going to trust in the people that I've reached out to help me do this. And you know what? I'm going to trust in myself at this point. And you're going to trust in yourself that you can do this. You can go out there. You're going to give your very best performance because that's what you've trained for all year. That's what everyone's put into you, and you're ready to do it. That's not extra pressure. That's just the pressure that comes with competing at your best and going out and showing what you're made of. So that's kind of my little message today. There's nothing that we could really put in a graph today, because this is all kind of conceptual stuff that we've gotten from years and years of traveling and competing around the world, being with some of the best coaches in the world. This part is just, you've got to hold tight, you've got to be strong, and you've got to know, hey, I've put in the work, now it's time to shine, now it's time to have fun. So until next time, guys, I'm Tim. Have a good time. If you have questions on this stuff or some of the mental approach things, give us a reach out and we'll love to help you out. Talk to you soon.